Welcome back. We are now getting some breaking news on the broadcast. We are learning that Pakistan has yet again conducted airstrikes in Spin Boldik near the Chaman border. This is heavy military deployment that we are learning of Afghan Taliban forces along the Paktika border at the Durand line. So that skirmish between Pakistan and Afghanistan continues. Earlier too, there were the airstrikes that were conducted in Kabul as the Afghan minister was in fact, the national capital. He was visiting India, and that had rattled Pakistan. My colleague Siddhant Mishra is with us on the broadcast for more details on this. Siddhant, first of all, about these fresh strikes by Pakistan, what more details do we have about it?
Well, that's right, Greha. So this input has been brought to us by Securities editor Manoj Gupta. In fact, now Manoj is reporting this for us that Pakistan again conducts airstrikes in Spin Boldik near Chaman border. In fact, Greha, this is the second time that Pakistani forces have used their air might to conduct airstrikes on the civilian population, civilian area on the Durand line, near Durand line. In fact, it's a very initial information that we have received. In fact, Manoj has also managed to access some of the videos from ground. In fact, Greha, the other day, 2 days back, in fact, Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi said this at a press conference in New Delhi, that after the request to stop the war conflict from Saudi Arabia and Qatar, we have stopped the war, the skirmish which took place 3 days back. Now it looks like that it has restarted. In fact, this morning the Afghan Taliban government spokesperson Zabiullah has come up with a statement, Greha, and I would like to read out that statement for our viewers.
Sure.
So Zabiullah said that a large number of Pakistani invading soldiers were killed, their posts and centers were captured, weapons and tanks were seized from them, and most of their military facilities were also destroyed. So at the battle was brought back under our control, but the Mujahideen with high morals are ready to defend their homeland, sanctity and people. In fact, he has also posted the videos of the battle tanks and heavy armored vehicles moving towards the Pakistan border. So this conflict, this skirmish which took place 2 days back, in which Afghan forces successfully captured 3 of the checkpoints of the Pakistani forces on Durand lines. In fact, more than 28 Pakistani soldiers were killed by the Afghan forces. Now, Pakistan has again conducted airstrikes. This is what Manoj Gupta is bringing for us. And in fact, Afghan side is claiming that they have their forces once again launched attacks on Afghanistan with light and heavy weapons in the Spin Boldak district of Kandahar. And in fact, Afghanistan government is also saying, Greha, that this has resulted in a martyrdom of 12 civilians and the injury of more than 100. And later, Afghan forces were forced to retaliate. So,
but this number is still lesser than what is being claimed by Pakistan, Siddhant. They talk about how 200 Taliban and affiliated fighters have been killed in the strikes. But what happened to the ceasefire that was being brokered by Qatar and Saudi Arabia as far as this skirmish is concerned?
Well, that's right. This is what Amir Khan Muttaqi said the other day in New Delhi, that there was a request which came from Saudi Arabia and Qatar to not to go ahead with the conflict and to stop the conflict, and after which the Afghan forces stopped firing on Pakistani posts, etc. So that's what the foreign minister said the other day. But this has again started, and in fact, 2 days back, President Trump, en route Israel on Air Force One said that it's again a conflict which has started in AFPAC region between Afghanistan and Pakistan. And he said that, again, he was asked that whether he will be intervening to stop this conflict, to which he said that that definitely, if this conflict is going on, then he will definitely be giving efforts to stop this conflict. So let's see where it goes. But so far, Afghanistan claims that 12 civilians have been killed in the airstrikes and more than 100 are injured.
Right, absolutely. We are also learning of mass evacuations and the civilian casualties that you were just talking about, Siddhant, which has come out from the Afghan side. They are also talking about how certain civilians have been killed in this attack, and this airstrike is only continuing. Even as of today, we are reporting heavy artillery shelling from the Pakistani side. So this continues to go on. As far as those official figures are concerned, the numbers are still not very clear.
Well, that's right. Numbers are still not very clear, but it looks like that since Afghan government is claiming the martyrdom of 12 civilians and 100 injured, so these are the numbers that that are available with us, because Pakistani side has not come up with any numbers. So in fact, this confirmation of Pakistan conducting airstrikes using aerial might against the Afghan, again violated Afghan's sovereignty, perhaps is also being confirmed by the Afghan government. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Siddhant. With that,